Chicken biryani is the best. Today I'm going to try Hyderabadi Biryani in London for £3. For £3. In London, that's cheap. That's almost similar to what it would cost in India.
I came to London exactly a year ago. In my 1 year of stay in London, I realized I like Indian food more than anything else. It is not because the food in London is bad. It is because the food in India is better. So I went to a place where you find the cheapest Indian food in the entire London. I'm talking about Hounslow. The interesting thing about Hounslow is that you will find Indian people and Indian stores almost everywhere.
The amount of Indian people in Hounslow is surprisingly high.
It felt like I was in India when I was in Hounslow. The owner of this restaurant was kind enough to welcome us and he insisted that we make a video. So we did. Don't let the name fool you. Americano is a decades-old restaurant. It started as a restaurant that sells American food, but slowly transitioned to Indian and Indo-Chinese food. I asked them for their most popular dishes, and this is what they made for me. Chicken Hakka noodles and chili chicken. These dishes might sound Chinese, but the way they are made is Indian. So Indian that you will find Chinese food stalls that sell this food in almost every corner of India. For the first time, I felt the authentic Indian taste in London. Don't forget to hit the like button. It will help this video reach a lot of people.
The owner of the shop wasn't lying. This food slaps. It is amazing.
Americano also is the first place in the entire UK to sell vada pav. Interesting, right? And the taste of their vada pav took me back to Mumbai, and I have never been to Mumbai in my life.
It's making me feel stuff.
The owner of Americano also has a grocery store in Hounslow where he sells imported Indian products.
They have hide and seek. This is literally called drugs in India.
And I got to see so much of India at once. Coming to the final showdown.
Chicken biryani is my favorite dish of all time.
I had Americano's Hyderabadi chicken biryani for just £3. In London, that's a steal. This biryani made me relive my life in India. The spices came together, the fresh meat added to the experience, and the rice tasted like the biryani my grandmom and I always cooked together.
This is as Hyderabadi as a biryani can get.
For the first time in London, it felt like home.
As an Indian, I never really appreciated Indian food because I had Indian food every day.
I took India for granted. I took Indian food for granted. But now, that's all I want. My grandmom's mouth-watering food made with a lot of spices and a bit of love. That's the first thing I'm going to have when I go back to India.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Subscribe. Please subscribe. And subscribe.